Welcome back to the Universim. So our fledgling little village has grown to quite some size. I set up the research for several items last time. Clothing. We're now waiting for the education and the culture to finish. We also have the funerary practices, but the most important thing we are waiting for is actually for the wood and stone finers to finish their upgrading of the basic items. This restaurant seemed to be on its way to completion. Should probably assign another one of the nuggets to work in this other restaurant. Chef-footed gourmand. Let's put her in here as a cook. And this one is complete, so we'll have Boshu. Lazy. Oh no. We can use Shabona in here as well. I'm not sure being weak is a horrible thing when working in a restaurant. Just checking to see that our reservoirs are actually, we have one full, one empty. I think that they are slowly on their way to being filled up again now. Yes, spring is here. Someone just died. Someone is ill. Oh dear. You shouldn't drink water from the lake. It's a bad idea. And you suddenly got a telescope? Really? How? What the heck? You're resting with the telescope. Okay. I believe that education is done. Which means we can build a school. Up here. Construction, we've made another well. 2 wells actually. Right. So where are you then? You are there. Guess we'll just rejuvenate you as well. While you're going to the hospital. We can let the doctors do their jobs, but they don't have any herbs. Maybe that way then. A nugget believes you are real. Well, that is something. Maybe we need a farm which can produce herbs. I think we'll just have to build one of those. Just need to find it. There we go. These things are so big. I'm worried that that is outside of the engineering scope. Maybe we'll build one over here. Like that? Yep, that'll work. We are lacking on food, so I hope that our nuggets can get more of that. I suppose we can build the fishing pier down here. Since we have an engineer here, I suppose we can build a fishing pier up here as well. There we go. Now, I still am not too fond of this hunting thing method, but we'll build some traps. Guess we can only have one at a time. Yes. I wish the hunters could just micromanage themselves, because I feel that that is going to become slightly annoying. Is there any area of our little town that isn't covered by an engineer? No, everything seems fine. What's going on out here? Oh, there's someone collecting stone out there. The speed to the normal level. At least we have enough gold power. Not that I'm sure what we're going to use it for at the moment. But we'll find out. Basically, you have the ability to summon a rain cloud. Forget the effect. Forget the rest. Okay. I don't want any windstorms or tornadoes in my village. That sounds harsh. Season change? Rejuvenate, nothing creation. I wonder, does that give me more believers? You and you. Fisherman. This one needs to be upgraded, and so does this. And we're not researching anything. So the last thing we research then would be culture. Boiled water, good meals, local businesses, interesting. Geology, I mean, biology, mathematics. Reinforced shelter. We can go with some tactical evisceration, that sounds fine. Also funerary practices. Good meals and boiled water also seems like a good idea. Have agreed to begin production on new nuggets. Well, that is also a way of telling the world that we are a couple, I suppose.
Everything seems to be going pretty well. Unfortunately, there's a tornado approaching that'll likely turn things right around.
Well, yay, great.
Are you aware that there is a marauding twister of death heading towards your civilization?
No,
Heads up.
I'm blind. Oh, and there's an engineer down here as well. Since they suddenly decided that it was a good idea to expand this way. Hope that isn't going to become a regular thing. This looks fairly horrible. What are you doing? Nothing. Right. Farm. We need... A tornado has been... Yes! I know. Devil's Lettuce. Let us select the telekinesis. Is it this one? No, this one. Slowly wend our way up to the farm where we can drop this thing down. And there we go. What is this? This is also Devil's Lettuce. There certainly is enough Devil's Lettuce around. that really the only herb that is around here? I think there were more than one herb. Oh well, I give up on looking for that, so where is this farm? Apparently my village seems to have been turned around. I think we're supposed to look at it this way. Tree scrub, devil's lettuce, wrong biome. Apparently I'm in the forest here. Right, so how about this one produce some marina or whatever it's called? And this one can produce the herbs. Guessing we can just produce another farm, maybe 2 farms. Like that. There is an awful lot of death going on right now. No water is being supplied to the hospital. This is not ideal. I guess we need more water wheels as well. I might have selected the wrong thing there. Oh. I'm pretty certain we need another engineer out here somewhere. Possibly we can upgrade the wells, maybe that will help a bit. Just a matter of seeing them, which isn't all that easy when it's night. I can upgrade the cemetery as well. However, I think wells will take precedence. Do we have a well out here at all? No, we do not. Oh, you're being depressed. Can I give you a jolt of happiness? Not sure if that works. Never tried that. Yeah, so we were going to build a well out here. I dare say we need a well over here as well. You guys have plenty of things to build now, at least. Group meals complete, which means less food required. I also think that we need to research the stuff that... This one... this one, definitely. And these two. Because the people are definitely using way too much water way too quickly, depending on, based on this stuff. The water wheels seem to be doing their very best, but... Right, so we're generating 100 and we're using 104. Right, okay, so now I'm actually starting to understand these numbers. But they lack water, because we are not producing enough water, so... I think we have to upgrade this cemetery, because we are in desperate need of more graves due to all these deaths. Look out for people being depressed as well, this is not good. Also, I think that we're going to skip winter altogether this time because of the water issues. You seem to be in a precarious situation, there we go. Is this still considered forest? How strange. Maybe it retains the biome, even if the trees have been cut down. Need to prioritize this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. It's sad that we only have 24 believers in a civilization of more than 100 people. Boil water complete, good. We'll have to build an engineer here. This thing can be upgraded as well. It is definitely not ideal to go into winter with this little water in the reservoirs. Okay, so we have a new water pump. We are now generating 120 and using 118, which means that we're getting somewhere at least. And here's winter. Is it this thing? Season change. I will go to spring. That cost me a fair amount. Whoa, that was cool. Everyone is confused. What just happened? A fishing nugget who enjoys taking morning strolls out onto frozen lakes has informed everyone that spring arrived a little earlier than expected. Yes. Now we're talking. We do need more water wheels though, and I can't wait for the time when we can actually expand these water wheels production thingies. I think I'll build 3 water wheels up here. There we go. Is the school done, by the way? Yes, it is. We need a teacher. Let's go with Chakega. Polar system complete. These farms need something to do. Produce some mangrove fruit. We need a farmer. And you can produce some crystalline crab apples. Just to make sure that we have a certain diversity. This engineer is complete, so we need an engineer to work here. I guess we can build a few farms up here as well then. Grassland, forest. Like so. Wait, cancel that one. Thank you. I'd rather build it closer to the... No, that house does not happen. And then we can build an engineer. Actually, let's build another farm first. What is this? Thank you. There we go, and then we can build an engineer behind that farm. Like so. also could use a few more water reservoirs now, so to make certain that we actually have enough. This one, here we go. That looks like an excellent spot for one. Excellent. Guess we can build a storage yard somewhere out here as well. If I can find one, that is. There we go. Here. Looks like a good place. Water dowsing complete. Is the cemetery quite completed? Yes, it is. We'll need another nugget working here.
The summer sun is excellent for slow roasting a few nuggets.
Mm-hmm. Chicken nuggets, I presume. On that note, though, I think this is a good spot to end the episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and welcome back next time.